Okay, so here we have the Hunter Avia ceiling fan. It's LED. There's the product number. It supposedly has LEDs and a remote control, so we're going to go ahead and start this thing up. We just opened it up. It came with these instructions. There's the manual. There's another set of instructions. I'll put pictures up for it so you can see those. We've got a box of screws, box of bag of something. Here's the remote control. Oops. So it looks alright. Screwed into somewhere on the wall. Set that off to the side. So we got another something. Let's see, got lots of somethings in here. That's what it's going to hang from on the wall. So let's go ahead and open. Ooh. I think this is actually the motor right here. Oh no, that's the motor over there. So here we're going to start this installation. You can either go with option 1 or option 2. Option 1, it just tells you that it's for 8 to 10 foot ceilings. This is an 8-foot ceiling, so we're going to use this one, which is option 1. This is option 2, which is a little bit smaller than option 1. So it just depends on your ceiling. So I guess if you have a ceiling that's less than 8 feet, go with the shorter one. The longer this is, the further away the fan will be from the ceiling and the more air you'll be able to move. So, alright, let's get started. So here, since I'm going with option 1, it says go ahead and skip to the next page. So over here, on this part, you're going to go ahead and it says take this screw out, and it says keep it. Anyhow, it says remove the pre-installed set screw so that the downrod can be installed. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and screw it down. It says 5 to 4 full turns. And then, then we're going to go ahead and take care of stripping the wires. But right now, so here is that screw that they're talking about. This is the screw that you're going to need to go ahead and take out, and they want you to keep. So it's pretty loose, easy enough. You could take it out with your hand. If you need to, you could use a set of pliers, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. That's the guy, and that's the hole right there. So go ahead and get the down. So go ahead and get the down rod. You're going to go ahead and screw it in there, but you're going to take these wires and you're going to run it through here. Okay, so here I went ahead and I ran this wires through that opening. I just pulled them up through it, and then I just tighten it down. And here's that screw. You just tighten it up. Remember, with pliers. Okay, that's it. Okay, so if you have a fan already in your house, and you went up into the attic and you checked that the bracket that they have up, if it's good still and it'll hold the fan that you're going to put up there, then you can go ahead and recycle it, which is what I'm doing. So do yourself a favor, when you do take off the old fan, save these screws. I threw it all away. I figured I was just going to go ahead and use a new one. But when I looked at this, I realized that, I can save myself some money and a lot of hassle by just recycling it. So that's what I'm doing. The ones I'm using right now, these are 1024, and the ones that came with my came with the fan were 832, so different sizes. So yeah, just save them so you don't have any issues like I did. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go to the store or have some laying about. So okay, so here I've got these right here too. These are the line that we're gonna connect, and this is the ground. So I would take this ground and just hook it up to back here. This is the ground of the box. So I'll go ahead and ground that, and then I'll show you how to connect the rest of it. Okay, so this is the step that we just did, the ceiling bracket. It's oh, this is one thing I did forget to tell you guys. Put the washers, if you're going to use the screw or the well, either one of these two screws, you want to put that washer there, which are these guys, which come with it. So this is the step we're already on, so we're going to go ahead and go to the next step. Here it gives you two options, option 1 or 2. Option 2 is if you have a shorter ceiling. Option 1 is if you have like 8 to 10 foot ceiling. So I'm going with the option 1. So for me, I can. They also have option 3 here, and that's if you have like a really tall ceiling, which I don't have. So we're going to go with option 1, and it says go ahead and skip to the next page. So here I've already put that bolt in. You can see it's right here, and it's already nice and tight on there. Let's see, and it says go ahead and hand tighten the down rod 4 to 5 times until it stops. I already did that. That's this guy, he's in there already. I haven't stripped these back. I'm not going to do it until I get it up there. So this is the part where it says this but it's a tighten the set screw with pliers. Do not hand tighten. Okay, so I already did that. So now actually we're going to go with the canopy. This right here is the canopy. And it just says just go ahead and set it in there. So you get these, it was kind of tough. Yeah, put the wires through here. Sorry, so just like that, including the ground. Put the ground through there, then go ahead and slip this down on top of there. And now that's ready to go up top. So now this is the step we're going to do where we go ahead and pick it up. Oh, and it says do not pick the fan up by the canopy or the wires. Yeah, no duh. So don't pick it up by this. And don't pick it up by these because you rip them out. And then go ahead and set it in there. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so here we have the yellow wire from the receiver. This is going to go to the black wire of the fan. And then the blue wire from the receiver is going to go to the blue wire of the fan. Okay? And that you could do while it's not up hanging from the ceiling. The next part, you're going to have to take it up there. Okay, so now I have it up here. I just picked it up and dropped it into there. Here's the receiver. I just left it dangling down. Oops. Yep, so the next part, let's get to that. Okay, so this next part, you got to pay attention. Make sure you have power off. Just double check, because otherwise you're going to get shocked pretty good. Okay, so you're going to connect the black wire from the ceiling to the black wire from the receiver, okay? This right here is the receiver, so you're going to have a white and a black wire on it. It's over here. Those two are the ones you're going to be dealing with right now. So after you do that, and this is what it's going to look like. So you're going to have one that's going to come from the ceiling and the other one that's coming from the receiver. Those two you're going to connect, okay? Then after that, you're going to have 3 wires, and they're all going to be white. All the 3 wires, you're going to connect the white wire from the ceiling to both the white wire from the receiver and the white wire from the fan. Okay, and that's what I've done over here. So let me show you what that looks like. So here I have here are all 3 of the white wires. They're all together. It's one from the receiver, one from the fan, and one from the ceiling. And then here you have the other 2 black wires. You know, one's from the receiver, and I think the other one's from, yeah, one's from the receiver and then one's from the ceiling. Okay, so you don't want to get those all confused up. And I would put electrical tape around them, and then after that you want to tidy them up. Okay, so that's the screw you want to use. I already had put one of them in there. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm going to go ahead and put the second one in. Okay, so now we have it up there with the canopy. Now we're ready to go ahead and install the blades. So you're going to need these screws and that washer. We're going to go ahead and it says right there, attach each blade to a blade iron using 3 blade washers found in the, I guess, a square hardware bag, and 3 blade assembly screws found in the triangle hardware bag. So I guess maybe they're talking about, I don't know, like all of these bags. So like this one has a triangle on it, this one has a square on it, that one is an equal sign. So yeah, you open this bag, I think that's your spare bag, and that's a little square? I don't know. Well, that's a big dot one, so I guess that's the ones that they're designating which blades, which ones to use. So there you go. Okay, so far I have 3 blades up. Got 2 more to go. My shoulder's a little bit tired, but we're getting there. Okay, so this is the screw that you're gonna put up there. It tells you to put two of the 3 up there. So it doesn't matter which hole you pick, just put them up there halfway in. It only matters if you're one of those 3 out of 2 people that have problems with fractions. Alright. Okay, we're getting pretty close now. So now you're going to put in 2 screws, one right over there, one right over there. It doesn't really matter, just pick 2 of the 3. And then go get this thing right here. That's the next thing that's going to go up there. So they're going to want you to put in 2 of the screws, and then you're going to mount this thing onto them. But before you put this up to those 2 screws, connect the plugs from the upper and lower switch housings. Make sure to line up the colored markings on the connectors. That would be the A to the A and the L to the L. You'll see that on the connectors. Then it says fit light kit keyhole screws onto the 2 housing screws and twist counterclockwise, secure, whatever. Okay, then you're going to put the 3rd one on there and tighten them. All right, on to the next step, which is very difficult. The light bulbs. So you're going to install the light bulb. And here I got the remote. I can turn on with this handy dandy light. Boom, light on, light off. Cool, and you turn the fan on. And there it goes. It's going to take a little bit. Then if you want to speed it up, you just press that button there. And if you hold it for like a long time, it's supposed to take it to the maximum speed. So that'll take a few seconds to speed up, but yeah, cool. I'm very happy. It's up and running. Bam, nice. That is the Hunter Avia 54-inch ceiling fan. Very nice.